What if I told you that between this world and the next there resides portals? Portals to help mere humans enter the world of the blessed or the world of the damned. Some ancient cultures, like the Celts, believed that these thin places existed, and I'm sure they aren't the only one. While there are countless legendary places all over the world, I am just going to talk about one today. In the wooded area on the outskirts of Hellam Township, Pennsylvania, there allegedly resides a portal to hell hidden behind 7 different gates. Want to know more? Stick around. But first, welcome to Creepycassettiyt, your place for horror in reality and beyond. I am your host, Dee, and if this sort of content fascinates you, please hit the like button, subscribe button, and the notification bell so you'll know every time I drop another video. And if you don't, well, I'll open up a portal to the dark side right beneath your very feet. And you wouldn't want that, now would you? We are going to be discussing 2 different origin stories for this alleged phenomenon, and I want to know which one creeped you out the most, so let me know in the comments below. Back to the 7 gates of hell. Accessing the gates. So how does one access these damned gates, and what experiences do people have from entering the area? It's said that only one of the gates is visible during the day. The others are only visible at night. If a person were to access each gate in the correct order, they will open the portal. Allegedly, people who get past gate 5 are never seen again. There really isn't a lot of information from people who have been to the area. Maybe all the good stuff doesn't happen until after gate 5. But of course, people who go in there and never come out, so I guess we will never know. The Asylum Massacre. In the early 1800s, in the area where the alleged portal to hell stands, legend tells of an asylum used to house the criminally insane, so the R's and M's, etc. of society. For decades, the asylum stood taking in patients, but then one day, in the late 1800s, disaster struck. A fire with an unknown origin started. The top floor was quickly engulfed, and most patients on the 3rd and 4th floors didn't make it. The patients who did try to escape the area didn't make it. The asylum seclusion made it impossible for firefighters to make it to the building in time to potentially save the facility and its patients. So instead, firefighters, police officers, and some townsfolk worked together to collect and help track down all the displaced patients. Patients who reacted calmly were rounded up peacefully. Those who reacted with violence or aggression were killed or disabled to keep them from going into town. As patients were being collected, iron gates were also being installed to block people from escape. When those gates were placed, it suggested that it wasn't just the living who were kept inside, it was also the souls of those patients who were massacred during the search. The feelings of anger, violence, and hate was said to have opened a portal to hell. Dr. Doom. Another legend associated with the area suggests that a sadistic doctor installed the gates leading to his property. It's not clear if the gates were to keep people out or if it was to keep something in. The legends don't go into what made people call the doctor a sadist. I'm guessing that whatever it is that he was up to wasn't seen as a positive to the people who told the tale. Usually, evil doctors get such dubious distinctions due to grotesque human or animal experimentation or dangerous science, so I imagine whatever it was pretty darn bad. Debunking the myths. Before you thrill seekers start booking tickets or calling your ghost hunting buddies, you should know neither of these legends are true. While the latter myth does have some grounds in reality, there was a doctor in the 1900s who bought a house in the area, and while he did install a gate, it was just one to keep people off of his property. There aren't any reports that he engaged in any malignant activities. Also, there is no record of there ever being an asylum in the area. I'm sure some 4-floor building that just burst into flames one day would be recorded in some sort of town record or firefighter record. Something, but there's nothing, so no ghosts of disgruntled patients or hospital staff. Town officials have come out to debunk rumors of the supernatural goings-on and reiterated there had never been an asylum in the area. So that probably explains why there's not much info on people's experiences in the area. There was nothing there to discuss. Also, if you try to find the gates, you could be prosecuted for trespassing on private property. People are showing up from all over to investigate the legend, and it's reported that even some satanic groups gather there. So to hinder further trespassers, the gate has been removed. A little town history that some people believe is related to this legend is that this is the reason the town is called Hellam. However, what we actually have is a corruption of the word Hallamshire, Hallamshire, which is a town in South Yorkshire, England. So nothing to do with legends. Sorry to burst the bubble that I kind of blew up for you. Such a lead up only for me to tell you that it's all the product of some really imaginative minds. Legends are often created as cautionary tales, sometimes to relay an important message. I'm not really sure why people started telling these myths, what they were getting at. Maybe it was just some parents attempting to scare their kids into staying out of the woods. Who knows? I'm personally thankful that these are just myths, especially considering all the real abandoned asylums out there with atrocious histories. If you want me to discuss more creepy legends from all over the world, or even get into some abandoned asylums, let me know in the comments section below what you would like to hear next, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. I will see you all next time for another video. Bye now.